Exotic weapons in Destiny come in many different flavours, from hard-hitting PvE weapons to top-tier Crucible picks. Many have exotic picks that just work as you use the weapon, but then there's the other exotics that require what I call a reactive reload in order to get full potential out of these weapons. These exotics have been slowly on the rise, with the new exotics like the Quicksilver Storm auto rifle, which is a Lightfall pre-order exclusive at the moment, and the returning Touch of Malice scout rifle, which drops from the recently reprised King's Fall raid. Hi, it's Pigeon, and in today's video I'm taking a look at every exotic weapon in the game that uses a reactive reload in order to access its exotic perk and what those effects are. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to help a like and a subscription for more Destiny 2 content. First up, we have the Cerberus +1 Kinetic Auto Rifle. It gains access to a reactive reload perk once you unlock its catalyst. Holding reload at any time swaps the fire mode to a close range, high damage burst weapon, which is borderline like wielding a rapid fire shotgun. Next up, we have the DPS King Izanagis Burden. Holding reload at any time consumes up to 4 special ammo rounds into one high damage shot called a Honed Edge round. Pairing this with an auto-loading heavy weapon is essential for burst damage, especially in endgame content. Moving on, we have the Traveler's Chosen Kinetic Sidearm. Final blows with this weapon fill up charges of Gathering Light up to a maximum of 10 stacks. Hold reload at any time to convert these stacks into ability energy for all 3 of your cooldowns. Cryosthesia is the stasis sidearm that after securing a kill, hold and reload will charge up a single shot you can use to freeze targets and cause a slowing area of effect around it. I've found myself completely caught off guard in Crucible with this many times now. Next up, we have the Ager Scepter Stasis Trace Rifle and its exotic catalyst. Hold and reload will overflow the magazine as well as increase the damage output of the beam. This does come at the cost of your super energy, so be sure to use this wisely. Forerunner is the oversized kinetic sidearm that uses special ammo. Once you've unlocked its catalyst, securing any kill and holding reload will use up 8 ammunition and load the rock frag grenade into your grenade charge. It's not the most powerful grenade, but it's a lot of fun to use in PvE and PvP. Not to mention you can make solar elemental wells using elemental explosion. Touch of Malice recently returned and its exotic perk, Charged with Blight, requires you to land 10 precision hits before holding reload to fire a Blight attack, which sticks to and blinds enemies. It then also applies a debuff to that target, which allows the Weapons of Sorrow to do an extra 50% damage. That includes weapons such as Osteostriga or even Thorn. Quicksilver Storm is the Lightfall pre-order exclusive auto rifle. As you fire this weapon, it fires out micro rockets. Hitting targets with these loads up to 3 grenades for the alternate firing mode. Hold and reload transforms the weapon into quite literally an old school nude tuber weapon like from the Call of Duty series. While not super overpowered, it is tons of fun to use. Moving on to the energy slot, we have the PvP community's public enemy number 1, the Lord of Wolves. Hold and reload with this activates the Release the Wolves exotic perk, allowing for a longer, more powerful burst fire. Tarrabah is the aggressive solo SMG. Getting kills or taking damage with this fills up the nodes on the weapon's sights. Once ready, hold and reload activates Ravenous Beast. The weapon's rate of fire, damage, handling and reload are all drastically increased for a short duration of time. You can extend this duration further by dealing damage to any targets. Next up, we have the Symmetry Rapid Fire Arc Scout Rifle. Landing precision hits will fill up stacks of dynamic charge. Hold and reload activates the Revolution Fire mode, where each round is a deadly tracking burst whose damage is based on the amount of dynamic charge stacks you gathered beforehand. Vex Mythoclast returned with the reprised Vault of Glass raid and came with the new Temporal Unlimiter exotic perk. Final blows fill up the overcharge bar on the left of your screen, and once full, hold and reload turns Vex into a linear fusion rifle for the next 3 shots. The best bit is, after firing the 3 linear fusion shots, the weapon is still fully loaded in its normal fire mode, allowing you to keep slaying out. Collective Obligation is the Vow of the Disciple exotic pulse rifle. Its exotic perk, Void Leech, works by hitting targets with any of the 3 void debuffs, i.e. Volatile, Suppress, or Weaken. This charges up each of the 3 nodes on the weapon's sights. Once any of these are full, hold and reload will allow the weapon to have these debuffs added to its outgoing fire. Finally, as of Season of the Plunder, we only have one heavy weapon which uses a reactive reload, the Grand Overture Art Machine Gun. Landing hits with the slug rounds load up a missile volley which upon hold and reload can be fired in one continuous volley or partially fired in bursts. Hey guys, it's Future Pigeon here. I have just finished recording this video and realised I forgot to cover the 3 exotic glaives in the game which all have reactive reloads to use their exotic perks. My apologies. The additional one is the weapons with the fundamentals, i.e. hard light, Dead Messenger, and Borealis. For those that don't know, the fundamentals lets you change the element of your weapon by holding reload. I didn't think this was worth putting in the video, so yeah, cheers. Reactive Reload exotics have slowly been making their way into the game, and I genuinely think this might be a more common thing as new exotics are added into the game. Let me know in the comments which one is your favourite, or even better, what a cool Reactive Reload exotic looks like in the future. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.